As spiritualists, we believe it's possible to communicate with our spirit guides, teachers, friends, and loved ones who no longer have physical bodies, who are on the spirit side. Some people call them angels. We do this by learning to quiet our mind, tuning into the frequency or the vibration of the entity we would like to communicate with, and getting out of the way and allowing them to share information through us to you. If you join us live on the Zoom services, I offer each person in attendance a message for their highest and best good. And the way that works is I ask them if they would like a message, they say yes. And then I have my teachers connect with their teachers and let me know what is in their highest and best good to be communicated. To get your invite, you can go to spirit360.org and click the Get Your Invite button, and we will email you instructions. Today I'll be sharing a message for us all from one of my spirit teachers. I will be using a technique called Inspirational Speaking. It's a technique, it's a very, very light form of trance, where I get a little bit out of my way, and my spirit teacher steps very close and basically says in my ear what they want to communicate, and I repeat that without changing or altering it. So this is Spirit's gift to us all. Let's see who wants to step forward and what they have to say. So Tao Chuan Ling steps close. Hello, my friends. It is again my pleasure to share a few words with you. This entity would say a few words of wisdom, but I can't necessarily call these words wisdom, because one person's wisdom is another person's common sense. Allow yourself to understand and trust what it is you know. You find yourselves amidst a global crisis, a global pandemic where lives are at risk. At the foreground of your thinking are concerns of your safety, your health, and your well-being. And for some of you, the safety, health, and well-being of others. Yet not all of you feel that way. I bring this to your attention because when was the last time before this pandemic that you really paid great deal of attention to your health and your well-being, to your ability to stay well and be well? Allowing yourself to consciously pay attention to the needs of your body, this vehicle, or as this entity would say, this avatar during your life, this time on earth, in this three-dimensional reality, is, after all, the means to the end you incarnated to bring about. You know, for many people, their life ends tragically, unexpectedly, by accident. They were born, went through the upbringing process, survived into adulthood to accomplish several things to help them grow more spiritual, to progress towards nirvana. But their life ends early, wasting the time and energy and the resources that they devoted to setting up the circumstances to help them learn what it is they incarnated to learn, to experience, if you will. The main intention behind our assistance of you, your spirit guides and teachers who are with you many times for most of your life, is to help you take the steps you need to begin to learn the lessons you incarnated to learn. It is a simple concept, but as many of you know, it's very difficult to keep mind, body, and spirit all aligned in three-part harmony, as this entity would say, focused on your own spiritual growth and development. There are so many distractions, so many wonderful things to do and see, so many wonderful ways to entertain and distract this body who craves pleasure but has to endure displeasure many times. But how often is the displeasure you experience a direct result of you being distracted from what you know is the right thing to do? This entity likes to say, to rediscover your spirit. And what that means is different to each of you. But what this entity means is to allow yourself to quiet and calm and train your body, which includes your brain, to directly connect with your own intuition, and from time to time, those on spirit side who are devoted to assisting you accomplish what it is you incarnated to accomplish. And an amazing thing happens when you develop that level of authentic control in your life. And if you do so without delusion and without any fantasies about what you are accomplishing, the person you discover is the person we know you to be. Everything else is just a distraction, is a simple delusion. Allow yourself the gift of getting to know you. And as you get to know you, you will begin to see others with the spiritual eyes of your soul. And what greater gift can there be than to two minds touching briefly as one? My highest blessings. So that was Tao Chuan Ling, and I've got a couple of little tears in my eyes. As inspirational speaking, I can hear what's being said, but I don't pay attention. It kind of goes into short-term memory, so I have a 3 or 4 word buffer on either side, so I can remember the last 3 words as he's saying this 3 words, because it kind of comes in 3 or 4 word blasts, if you will. Can't wait to read that. But what better present can you give yourself than the gift of knowing you? All right, that's our message, general message for all of us. Again, if you want to receive a message from our spirit guides and teachers, join us live via Zoom. You can get your invite at spirit360.org.